Since I started making videos, there have been few tools that I've bought that have improved my production as much as this gimbal. To be honest with you, I put off buying one of these for a while because they're not cheap and I had already got pretty good at just kind of shooting handheld. I even did a video earlier in the year showing you how you could get smooth handheld footage without needing to buy a gimbal. But eventually I saved up and I ended up buying this bad boy and it's just been incredible. So the gimbal that I went with is a ZHIYUN Crane Plus. It's a 3-axis motorized gimbal, so it's got 3 electric motors that compensate for camera shake. This particular model can support a payload of up to 5.5 pounds, so it can easily hold even a bigger camera like a 5D with an L lens. So the Crane 2 has a couple different shooting modes. The ones that I use the most are the follow mode. Basically this one, whatever direction that you point the gimbal, the camera will follow. This is the one that I use the most often for shooting cars. The second mode on here that's pretty cool is a panning mode. Basically locks the tilt and roll axis, and then whatever way that you turn the gimbal, it's going to keep the camera parallel to whatever you're shooting. So it's like, remember back in the day when people used to use the camera sliders? This basically replaces the movement of a slider. The Crane Plus is powered by 2 included rechargeable batteries. I typically get around 12 hours of shooting time, but it just depends on how heavy your camera is. It comes with a hard plastic case, but my only complaint about the case is that you have to break the gimbal down to some extent to get it to fit in there. And keeping in mind that there's a little bit of setup involved with this as far as like balancing the camera and stuff, I tend to like to just leave it all set up as is rather than use the case. I only really use the case if I'm going to be traveling with it. So should you invest in a gimbal? Well, for me personally, I like to include a lot of camera movement in my videos. I feel like it makes the video a lot more dynamic than just having it on a tripod, and a gimbal will unlock a new range of motion that you can't get just by shooting by hand. So when you're shooting handheld, you can get a lot of smooth shots, but as soon as you take a step, all that kinetic energy transfers through your body and into the camera, and that's how you get camera shake. But with a gimbal, you can actually walk around with it and you basically have unlimited range of movement. So as somebody who shoots a lot of car videos, this has just been game-changing for my video production. Thank you so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you found this review helpful. This video is not sponsored, but if you want to check out the Amazon link down in the description, I do get a small kickback from that if you want to go that route to buy one. I really appreciate that. But anyway, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video.